I agree with you 100%. 100%. Because when we start coaching with our site and with what me and Chris are doing, I'm going to point them in the right direction. I'm going to try and point them in the direction where, here, you can find your passion. You can build some trust and integrity. You can know I'm there to help you, and on a personal and on a coach level. But ultimately, you can't come to me and say, Kareem, I'm unsuccessful because of Chris, or when Dan helped, because of Dan. You have to know ultimately that the ability and the power to succeed is within you. And if I can give them that at a basic coaching session, and they can go out and start finding their passion, I'm really excited to see what happens next. Because it's really easy to see someone who's motivated as opposed to someone who's not. I'm going to give, X the benefit of the doubt and say, okay, I'm motivated. Kareem, I had a 15-minute coaching session with you. I know what my passion is, or I have an idea of what my passion is. I'd like to do blogging or personal development. Here's my question. And they say, I want more coaching. And this maybe gets up to the intermediate side. They're motivated. What tools do you give them? Because sometimes it's great to help someone find their passion, but what tools can I use? And I know Chris has some ideas, Marcia, Dan, and Fran all have different ideas of what tools you can give them as in personal development things, but things to teach them a basic.
Basically, I think, have I taught somebody to fly, to take off and take what they've learned and just do it? Right. Because what happens if I one day am gone? If you need to have somebody holding your hand all the time, you have to ask yourself, has that coach really done that job for me? Where I feel so confident in myself that I can fly now. I don't need to have somebody constantly holding my hand anymore. I can fly. I know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. That kind of confidence. I had a personal trainer who was exactly like that. Basically what they did, they explained to me the workouts I needed to do, the food I needed to get, how many times I needed to work out to get in better shape. But ultimately, after a while, the coaching sessions ended. Actually, it's the same with Pay Me What I'm Worth, and it's the same with the Power Hour. Eventually, your session will end. But then if someone can give you the tools, like he gave me like certain tips and reminders, work out this amount, and then you'll always be coming back. You'll develop a habit. Do this for 2 weeks, do this for 3 weeks. Try and read some of these books. Maybe listen to some of those audios. If I came to you guys and said, I am having trouble making my commitments when you're not around, I don't contact my leads, I don't blog, what tools can you give me in an intermediate coaching session to say, okay, this won't necessarily guarantee you, but it'll help you stay on track or develop a habit?
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think, Leon? What are some good tools that keep you sticking to the glue?
Definitely kind of think that getting back to personal discipline. If a person has fear of that they're gonna be rejected, then they're not gonna reach out. They're gonna be always thinking, hey, that person's gonna reject me, and that goes with everything from relationships to it doesn't matter if it's personal or business. You're afraid of rejection, and you don't master the skill of putting on some thick skin, then you're not going to go out there and confront a person you don't know.
Exactly.
And another thing, that I kind of wanted to mention is that, alright, a person, you help this person find their passion, but they need to have the skills to make that passion into reality. They need to have that knowledge as well. So I can be passionate about basketball, but Leon doesn't know anything about the business of basketball. I can shoot the ball and I can dribble it, but you tell me I'm gonna go out there and promote and start this business I have a passion about. No, I'm gonna have to take time to be disciplined and go after after the skills and the knowledge before I can take that passion and make it a reality.
You can start dribbling while you're driving and talking. You'll be like the next Curry and LeBron James. Actually, here's what I would say. Once they're identified the passion in the basic session, I would help them identify their why. Because it's one thing to say, I want this business so bad. Okay, why? What is the big why? And you need to write down that why. And it has to be something convicting. It can't just be something superficial. Because if it's just something to like pay your debt or do something really quick, then once that's done, you may walk away. If I say the power hour is just to pay off A, B, and C, then if I pay that off, one day I'll leave. However, if you can help them find a why, write it down. That's going to be a hardcore lifetime why. You know, people make fun of me. A why that makes you cry. But it's actually true. It's actually still true to this day, and it will be true 100 years and 1,000 years from now. Once a passion's found in the basic session, find a why, and then I would also say in the intermediate session, start making a list of daily actions and goals. And then along with that, based on what they're doing, then I could recommend, okay, maybe read 10 books, not 10 books, 10 pages out of Think and Grow Rich. Maybe read this book about blogging, this program, or get these programs. I found them good. Or if I don't know, I would consult somebody in a group session and say, hey, well, what's good for like SEO or something, if I really didn't know. And through doing that, not only do they have a passion now, they have a why that they can keep looking at, and they have daily tasks and some reference material to keep going. It's really hard not to be passionate if you're reading something like Think and Grow Rich, if you're listening to Les Brown. Am I right?
Yeah. One thing I will also add on to what you were saying is you got to make sure they've got a definite chief aim. That is the first thing that you want to make sure that they have established. What do they really want out of life? Do they know what they really want out of life? And are they willing to work their ass off to get it and work every single day at it? Because I know for Kareem and myself, the commitment is 150% to this and to our business. So I think that when you cultivate those habits and you keep taking action every single day and you keep learning, growing, planning, doing, reviewing, and adjusting, reading the right books, listening to the right audio courses, and conditioning yourself into a success-related consciousness, then your definite chief aim is going to become clearer and clearer each and every day. But the point is, you have to start. You have to start. Bottom line, you have to get started. So I think sitting down and reflecting and looking within and deciding what you really want and writing it down as a definite chief aim is the absolute foundation for success. You have to know.
Not only
Fran, you're very robotic.
Yeah, Fran, if you can switch to your phone, it'll help, because for some reason when you're on camera, it's not coming through.
And
I haven't heard from you.
Can I interject something with that?
Yes.
Throw something down.
You know, there's so much in the marketing world out here about, you know, instant success, making it now within the next 2 minutes you'll be a millionaire.
We all know that's bullshit. Anyway.
Right. Yeah, but
I won the lottery.
People buy into that, you know, that expectation of having this, and they don't know, and they're not really thinking about the other side, like working your buns off. Okay. So
I do that on the dance floor.
yeah, that's a 60s term. But you know, people have to know that you're not going to be making six. You might not make six figures. It might take you a year. It might take you a couple of years. But if you know that, and you know what you need to do on a daily basis, you know, just being realistic. Now, if you hit it in 90 days, hey, you got a story. You have a story. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do it, but the thing is that you don't want to set your mind up for failure.
Cedric, I'm your coach. I'm going to help you make that money. Here's what you need to do. All right. Here's your list.
Go get an AK
No. Oh, you're gonna get me in trouble now. I'm gonna get wiretapped.
You guys want to rob a bank? That'd be awesome.
You guys are gonna get me in trouble.
Oh no.
Here's what I suggest. Go down to your local 7-Eleven and keep playing the lottery till you get it. Then you can make maybe the money in 90 days. You just gotta scratch off them tickets.
I'll be ending up sleeping on the side of it.
Well, see, that's part of the problem with society nowadays. We have so much instant gratification.
Yes.
You can go on here, you can go there, you can, purchase this on here, you can get that. And now with drones delivering things, you can get things delivered in a day or two.
That freaks me out. I won't be doing that.
Yeah. So the thing is, when it comes to building a business and getting coaching and working towards that, just like any business, it takes time. It's not going to be overnight. And anybody who, buys into that, get rich quick, or you can get rich, in a week or 15 days, or, some people have done that. I've seen people make money and make good money in 90 days, but they worked it 90 days straight. They killed it during that 90-day period to do that. But outside of that, it's going to take time. Most of the time, you're not going to get anywhere near the 6 figures until you put real time and energy and effort into it to build up to be like Ray Higdon, Bill, and I can't remember his wife's name, or Tony Robbins, or any of those people.
Mascot again.
So in that sense, it's. You got to really be in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
That's where the why comes in.
Yeah. Here's another thing, Dan. We live in a society, like you said, nobody thinks they got to work for anything. Well, the oldest law in the universe is the law of cause and effect. So how do you expect to have great rewards if you're not willing to do jack shit for it? Like, hello? You gotta be willing to increase your service, help as many people as you can, and increase your contribution. That's the only way it works. And so many people are out there like, hey man, did you hear about this new opportunity? I can make $45,000 in 45 minutes. I'm like, no man, you can't. You may want to get off the gasoline and quit huffing. Because no, that is complete bullshit. And people have to realize that is not the way the world and the universe work. And if they do make $45,000 in 45 minutes, I want to know who they ripped off. That's really my first question. Who did you rip off to make that money?
The Federal Reserve.
Well, see, no, that wouldn't be so bad. But
let me know when you get 45 to life.
Yeah, that's what we got to watch out for as marketers, right? We have to watch out for bullshit opportunities versus legitimate, real, team effort related that benefits everybody. Those kinds of, that's what we're doing here, right? This is a real business. So that's what you got to watch out for. And if instant gratification is